Well, hello there, fellow geeks and geekettes, and welcome to yet another video, and today I'm going to tell you why Marvel comic books do not do that well, and why Marvel movies, on the other hand, do well. Because the Marvel Comics publishers, the people who actually run Marvel Comics, and who write Marvel comic books, and who draw Marvel comic books, they have completely and absolutely forgotten what it was that made their characters cool, and who their characters actually are. And what made Marvel Comics comic books sell. And it would be so easy, just look into the 1990s, and there you go. But no. Marvel Comics creators, the writers, the editors, the publishers, and the artists, they have put good storytelling and what made the characters cool in the background. They had put it aside, and instead of this, they are focusing on inclusion, representation, diversity, yada 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 yada. And look at this. In this case, in the most recent event that is going to come out very soon, they are going to make all the X-Men effeminate cocks. People don't want to read that. They don't. Well, but let's check out these pictures right here. So, the X-Men Hellfire Gala is going to be a limited comic book series in which the X-Men and all the mutants of Marvel Comics universe are going to be celebrating an anniversary of establishing of the national state of Krakoa that was established in the comics about a year ago, 2 years ago, in which the mutants have finally decided to separate from human beings, from Homo sapiens, altogether and completely, and them as the Homo superior move to an island, Krakoa, where they will supposedly live in peace and prosperity forever. Now, if this is going to happen, I don't know, I don't think so, but what is important is this. So they're going to go to a ball, basically, and for this purpose, for this reason, they need to be very well dressed. They can't go to a ball, to a celebration, to a posh celebration like this, dressed in their X-Men team costumes, right? So yeah, they have to wear something nice. But when I was a little kid and when I was reading the X-Men and watching the X-Men, I would never imagine that I would see each and every male X-Men character look like gay. I'm sorry, like, there is no other way to describe it. They have made all the X-Men look gay. Now, there is a specific case when they made an actual X-Men character gay, suddenly. After all the years of Iceman, in this case, being a straight man, chasing girls, dating girls, loving girls, they have suddenly decided, oh, he was gay all along. We just forgot to tell you. All right. And yes, and there is one more case. Wolverine is apparently having a threesome with a threesome relationship with Cyclops and Jean Grey. Let's surprise as well. All right, but let's look at the pictures. You know what? I don't really have the problem with the costumes of the females. Yes, they could show a little bit more boobs, because what really made the X-Men cool, or one of the things that made the X-Men cool in the 90s, was the attractive women, right? When Jim Lee was drawing them, especially, they were sexy, they were attractive. You were actually able to find comic book characters' drawings attractive to the extent that you felt aroused just looking at the pictures. So a lot of young boys at the time were introduced to these sort of feelings through comic books, through the X-Men, and that's an important experience in life of every young man. But yeah, as far as the female characters, they could show a little bit more. I like the robe of Mystique, though. She is, I think, the best looking of all these characters. But otherwise, if you look, Wolverine he wears this sort of like spandex tuxedo, which is alright. So Mystique and Wolverine, they are okay, but the rest of them, Jesus Christ, look at Professor Xavier. He looks like, I can't even describe that. It is absolutely atrocious. Yes, and if I think you have noticed, he is not on a wheelchair anymore. But I would like to point your attention to Bishop right there. I don't know how many of you are really or know Bishop from the 1990s, as he was introduced. That's the black guy here. He was one of the most badass characters. He was one of the most manly, masculine characters in X-Men comic books. He was wearing huge pouches. He had huge muscles. He was shooting big guns. And he had a mullet, which was very fashionable in the 90s, wasn't it? He was one of the coolest characters in all comic books, not only Marvel, but all comics in general. And they have made him look like a fetishized gay character. Or Banshee, next to him. He's wearing a tie, without the tie being inside of a collar. I wanted to say the guy, but he doesn't really look like a guy. The something on the right is supposed to be Iceman. Yes, the very character who was made gay all of a sudden a couple of years ago. He looks like a bloody fucking ice fairy. This is atrocious. And Sebastian Shaw, why is he in a wheelchair? Well, because Professor Xavier isn't in a wheelchair anymore, and we have to have, some other boxes ticked. So, we need somebody of all groups, so we need somebody in a wheelchair, obviously. Pyro, I'm not even going to dignify that with a comment. Jean Grey looks okay, but once again, Jean Grey was one of the most beautiful characters in the 90s X-Men, as well as, what do you call her? Storm Oro. Well, she looks alright as well, I suppose. But, as I said, the female characters are alright. I mean, yeah, they are wearing robes, they are wearing dresses. You wear dresses to balls, to gala things when you are a woman. So, yeah, that is quite understandable. But the men? Oh, Jesus Christ, no. I'm not going to read this comic book, not at all. I just wanted to make fun of the designs in my video. So let me tell, now I can't even speak, motherfucker! Sorry. Don't forget to tell me in the comments down below what you think about these atrocious designs, and if you like them or not, if you're looking forward to Marvel freaking Hellfire Gala or not. And if you are reading modern comic books at all, which I don't think you are, yeah. That's a pity, right? I mean, like, mainstream comics, you can always read Comics 8 comics, which are always good. Yeah, so yeah, that will be all from me. See you soon, and bye.